Welcome to the Podcast FC show. My name is Tum. Our opening segment is powered by ZipRecruiter. It's the new year, which means a fresh start for your business. And a great year starts with making great hires. But posting your job in one place isn't enough to find quality candidates. If you want to find the perfect hire, you need to post your job on all the top job sites. And now you can with ZipRecruiter. You can jumpstart your hiring in 2017, post your job to 200 plus job sites, including social media networks like Facebook and Twitter, all with a single click. Find candidates in any city or industry nationwide. Just post once and watch your qualified candidates roll into ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use interface. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Quickly screen candidates, rate them, and hire the right person fast. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by over 1 million businesses. And right now, our listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free by going to ziprecruiter.com/sportsfan. That's right, ziprecruiter.com/sportsfan. One more time, to try for free, go to ziprecruiter.com/sportsfan.
Podcast FC show is brought to you by CLNS Radio. CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audio and video coverage of your favorite Boston sports teams. Follow CLNS Radio on social media. On Twitter, you can find them at CLNS Radio. On Facebook, search CLNS Fans. That's one word, CLNS Fans. And download the free CLNS Radio app on the iOS store and Android store as well. Simply search CLNS Radio in your app marketplace.
He's got the handlebar mustache. He's like shitting on the old people.
You can get a warm glass and shut the hell up.
My fingers hurt.
Now your back's gonna hurt, Grandma. You're landscaping.
Landscaping.
Fuck, dude.
That's just hilarious, bro. Oh, I fucking love that movie. What a great movie.
Adam Sandler in the 90s, bro.
Adam Sandler's
Are you
prime.
kidding me, man?
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore, flawless movie.
Chubbs,
Billy Madison.
shaking Chubbs' hands, just crunching his
It's okay. It's made out of wood.
Real terrible.
Goodbye.
I feel like if Ben Stiller didn't get fat at the end of Dodgeball, that could be his character. Like, after Dodgeball, he would go to the nursing home.
Chuck
It's
Norris.
almost like a prequel.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Legend. The legend of Chuck.
PFC 142.
Coming in hot.
Just enjoying you boys chitter-chatter. Let's get into it, man. World Cup qualifiers, bunch of international friendlies, but most importantly,
Not so friendlies, because everyone keeps getting hurt.
Panama won, USA won.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
I believe Michael Bradley's the man. I believe that Bradley's the
Oh,
man.
my
Heated
God.
debate
Come on. No debate.
all week, dude.
Sucks.
Before the game,
Dude,
during
Bradley
the
The
game,
man's
See-
1-1.
after
You know?
the game.
This week, he's 1-1.
Sucks.
1-1?
One
Against
good game,
who? Against
one bad
Panama and
game.
Honduras, bro? Get real.
One good
so
game,
wait, so
one
which
bad
one's the
game.
good and which one's the bad game?
Yeah.
Honduras was a good game. He comes in off the left foot, you know,
Yeah.
and it's a nice little
Yeah,
this-
nice deflection.
and he was
Nice
playing-
deflection for a
that
goal.
game, he was
Was
playing
nice.
in front of the back four. This game, he was playing slightly more advanced with Jermaine Jones getting the start in front
Yeah,
of the
dude.
back four.
He looks slow as molasses.
Bro.
You
Uh,
can't,
this-
you,
Jermaine
you,
Jones?
you cannot,
Jermaine
you
Jones
can't,
he was
over the
he was playing in front. He was basically playing almost like a shadow number 10.
Yeah, but you can't play Jones and Michael Bradley.
Too
It's
slow.
too much slowness
I
on the
agree,
field
dude.
at one time.
there
They
was,
don't
I
seem
agree.
to have the best partnership. Those two.
Yeah, they don't have
there's
good
no chemistry between anyone on the field. That's Bruce Arena's style. At one point, there was Pulisic, Dempsey, Altidore were all up top. And then Panama launched the ball, or they played out of the back. There was no midfield. You get to half, and it was Jones and Bradley sitting at half with the rest of the
Yeah,
defense.
chasing the tails.
Everyone else go forward was going to sit back. There was no one in between.
Yeah, it was tough because, look, man, they're older players. It's tougher for them to get up and down the field, play that box-to-box center midfielder role. I think Nagbe was doing a great
Beast.
job.
Yeah, dude.
Especially
We were
in the
talking
first
about
half,
it.
bro.
Promising, huh?
I'm
Yeah,
liking
man.
this, dude.
94 speed in FIFA. Ask Hussey.
Yeah,
Heard
it's like
about it all night.
93, 94. It's up there.
Him and Pulisic are looking like the two liveliest players out there, honestly. The
And
fullbacks,
that's-
kind of, but it was, yeah.
I
That's a good sign,
thought Tim Ream had a good game. The center back
He
from
did
Fulham.
really well.
It was I mean, he's 29, but I thought he had a good
Doesn't
game.
matter.
I think Fox had him at like a 5.5 out of 10, and I was just like, I can't take this system serious.
You know what? They're kind of blaming the
No,
goal
Fox.
a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
Fox,
Yeah.
not who scored.
For me?
Oh, that's all.
Yeah,
no.
for real.
No, dude.
And there was a
There-
blur. Look.
Well, no.
Fox said that, not me.
Yo, no, I know that. But there was
Right.
a time.
No. You didn't hear me.
There was a counter. It was like a 2-on-2, and the Marine was
Yes.
going 1-on-1 with the dude,
And
he
all he
stayed.
does is shadow him, right?
He stayed. His composure was there.
Yes.
He
Yep.
just stayed with the dude.
Yeah.
They
Like that
forced
little
him to the
that
outside.
little back heel tackle
And
thing.
then finally, he had help, and they went
Yes.
to the corner. So the dude tried to kick it off, and he moves out of the way, kicks it out, so it's a goal
Smart
kick. I'm like,
goal kick,
that's
dude.
what I'm talking about.
Thank you,
I
man.
think the reason why he may have got that lower rating was because some people thought that it might have been his fault, the goal. That
No, it was
conceded
Michael Bradley. It
off the long
flinched.
throw.
Yeah.
It wasn't Michael Bradley's fault.
He
I know
flinched.
Farid would try to
He
throw
flinched.
all
I sent you
hate.
the video.
How was it
I
Bradley's
sent you the
fault?
video. He flinched.
No.
Was
What do
he
you
the
mean
only
flinched?
man
Describe it
involved?
for the people who didn't see it.
So Michael
Means
Bradley.
you close your eyes. Michael Bradley.
Yeah.
He
What
closed his
happened?
eyes
No, but
and
what
turned his
happened?
back.
He was like that.
So,
dude.
okay,
I'll describe it. No, this dude is so
describe.
random.
I'll give you an
Obviously,
example
we
right
know
now.
what Bradley
Michael,
did.
Michael
It was a
Bradley.
long-
Michael
Fuck.
Bradley was basically that friend when you see all your buddies getting in a fight. Michael Bradley's that guy that comes in from behind, pushes them from behind, but doesn't really do anything and backs
Sweet
away.
description. Bro, I
Again,
thought
no
his
one
eyes were
knows what the
closed.
fuck we're talking
Okay,
about.
okay. Let's
I'll break it
Tom.
down, bro.
Go
Let me
ahead,
break it down.
Tom.
It was a long throw-in. Number
Thank
one.
you.
It
Thank
was
you.
an awesome,
fucking
awesome
throw.
throw-in.
Where were we on the
Awesome
okay.
throw-in.
And
In the
Love
final
those
okay,
thirds.
Bradley was sandwiched in between
No, he wasn't.
Tim Ream. He was
Wrong.
sandwiched between Tim Ream,
He was not sandwiched.
a Panamanian player, and the left back.
It came off Michael Bradley's arm. It came off his arm and went to the
If
freaking
you
guy.
check, the left back
I got it right
goes
here.
up
I got it
to
right here.
head it.
I got it right here.
Yeah, the left back.
No, that was a different one. I think
People were listening.
The left back goes up to head it. He's bumped in the
Fuck
back.
it.
Yeah, Jermaine Jones is on number 6, the man who scored the goal, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's who Jermaine Jones is marking. Yes,
Yes.
the left
Well,
back is bumped. Bradley does flinch. I definitely agree.
And
Bradley
the ball strikes
flinches.
him in the arm.
Bradley does flinch. And
Was that for the goal?
and
I
as
think that was
happened,
afterwards.
Jermaine Jones. Jermaine
That was
Jones
another
loses
thing
number
if you have it
6.
on video.
He loses number 6.
But also, look, I'm not only blaming him. So
So what's
look,
this Farid shit? He flinched.
No,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
if
no,
you
it's a
look at
different
him, if you look at
it
him
is
in
a
the
different play.
silly
I
No,
have it
no,
right here.
I know exactly. No, I know.
What I'm talking about,
No,
bro.
I know exactly which play it is because I told him to record
Yeah,
it
it was
because
the-
it was a
the next
horrible,
one, yeah.
horrible. Because every time
was
that
after that goal.
Michael Bradley's in the box, he turns his head away from the ball, closes his eyes, and he's just like, "What are you doing, bro? Go at that ball.
Was
Attack
he
that ball."
wide open by himself? He was just standing in open space.
The
and
one
he closed his eyes.
the one that we're talking
as well
about,
have his
Farid?
eyes closed.
Yes, and
No,
he brought
he
the
wasn't. He
Fuck,
was
so-
sandwiched in between
No,
players.
so what I'm
Listen,
saying
listen.
is the one that Farid is talking about. Yes, he brought it down with the forearm,
How are we talking
and
about
it
what
went.
Farid was
I
talking
know.
about? He just got the wrong
important.
replay of the
Or
wrong
what
game.
I'm saying is, it's the same exact thing. When
No,
he's
it's the same
inside
game.
the 6, he turns his head, the ball comes down on his forearm, he drops the ball inside the 6 for a Panama guy to miss the goal. He does it every time. He turns his head.
All right,
Listen,
so
look,
we
listen,
keep
he
it
did
on
it
the
twice,
sides,
but he
bro.
does it
Go
every time.
after that ball.
This is a problem that Bradley has. If this becomes a
He needs to
habit,
grow
it's
up here.
bad news, man. Your sentiment cannot be flinching.
He is-
Whether
that's
the goal is his fault or
Agreed.
not, that's debatable.
100% agree.
But he flinched twice in an away game. Twice, man. And we're not talking flinch because this guy is shooting the ball. It's coming in hot. You're turning your face, protecting. This is literally a throw-in or a cross. He's afraid that the ball might get flicked onto his face, so he turns and flinches.
You gotta be
It's
more brave.
bullshit.
You
You
gotta
gotta
be more brave.
sacrifice your
Yeah,
nose.
as a captain.
Your nose
As
is
a
not
captain,
that
Tim Howard, the
big.
captain, man.
As
Tim
a-
Howard
as
gets
a
the captain, man.
You got to be more brave. I agree with that, man.
Tim can't
but
because he took time off.
I don't
He can't
care.
do-
I don't
Nah,
care.
Your captain can't be like, hey, you
Hussey
guys
doesn't
go
care.
battle.
No, but
Guess
I'm
what?
going to
Guess
go
what?
relax. What
Hey,
kind of fucking captain's that? Don't even do the same
Michael
thing.
Bradley took 90 minutes off against Panama.
You're allowed to take 90 minutes off. You can't fucking take 2 months off and still be
Everyone's
captain.
entitled to
Actually, to be
bad
fair,
game.
Michael Bradley has taken like the last 8 years off for the U.S. team.
Oh, chill out. This is
That
this
is
what
such an
happens on
overreach.
PFC.
That is such a
You're
good
right.
overreach.
You're right. 10
Fucking-
years.
Farid
Bump it up.
and
10 years.
He had
once
one
they
good
feel
World
away-
Cup or whatever, one good
Fuck
like
'em.
good tournament. I forget which one it was.
Once you guys feel a certain way about a player, he
There's
sucks.
no change.
No.
And there's
Yeah,
nothing he
dude,
can
no.
do
Go to Arsenal.
to get
No,
back
there
into
there
your good
he
graces.
lost the
There's
ball
nothing he
again.
can do.
There was another time he lost the ball by the 18
Big
in
surprise.
the middle of the field.
So he does all the
It's
time.
like, why are you losing the ball
He had a
right
shit
there?
game against Panama. But look, I
Hey.
want to shout out my boy Matt Leibowitz. Lebo, what's up, bro? He sent me a nice little stat chart.
What up, Leaps?
Against Honduras. 63 out of 68 of his passes he made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
He-
And
he
every
lost the
and
ball.
the 5 passes he tried to make forward, he gave him away.
And U.S. won 6-0 and
Some
he scored
players,
a goal.
Hey, man, some
So-
players can't pass forward, man. Some players can't
Then don't
pass
play on my
forward. Look at
team.
Mikel.
Don't play on my team.
what's
so
the use
who
of
you gonna
what's the
replace
use
him
of
with?
just keep passing
Anybody,
backwards?
dude.
There's no use
Oh,
of that.
there's the answer.
Anybody.
There's again
Dude,
once the answer.
Someday you have to go forward.
No, you don't have to.
replace him?
Certain Carrick rarely goes forward. Stud player. Some players
goes
just don't
forward,
go
stud.
forward.
Carrick goes
for United.
Carrick goes forward.
No,
Carrick
plays
goes forward.
No, not as often as he should.
Goes more often than Bradley.
No, dude. No, man. This dude made 63 or 68. Look, I understand saying he's
It's
not your
Honduras.
cup
You won
of tea.
6-0, dude.
You see, and that
on.
you take
But-
credit away from him when he
So,
plays.
but when he sucks against Honduras, it's a no-gain situation.
Listen, we're talking
he's
about
in.
2 games. I'm talking his play overall is shocking.
Dude.
He's afraid to tackle. He doesn't get stuck in. When he does turn the ball over, those like 5 passes he does make, they lead to counterattack situations. They're in
Yeah, but
bad areas
that's
of the field.
every single D mid. Every single D mid has that. 'cause there's
Not
that
every
press.
single.
Yes, man.
No,
If Carrick
if
makes
you
a
give the
wayward
ball
pass,
away
where
at
you
the
going to
D-mid
win the
spot,
ball?
you're screwed.
But
Yeah,
he
you
can't
win
win
it
it back.
in the final third.
He can't win it back.
Yeah, but some players can't tackle, man. Like
What
it's
can he
part of-
do?
Here's
Then
my
what's the
thing.
point of
He
putting him
controls the
there,
game, man.
Yeah,
He controls
he's
the
a
vibe
tempo
and he
guy for
doesn't lose
USA.
the ball. He's a tempo
Here's
guy.
my
That's
thing-
all he's
here's
there
my
Well,
thing
guess what?
about-
His
He's over
tempo
the
should have
hill.
been higher against
I
Panama.
agree with you guys. He's over the hill. He's not the same
Yeah,
player
no,
he
he's
used to be.
definitely
Yeah, and he
Don't
wasn't
get
even
me
that
wrong.
good.
Yeah.
He
was the best the USA had to offer.
100%.
No one's saying he's fucking
Tim Howard.
Europe.
Tim Howard's always been better.
Okay,
What do
Tim
you-
Howard
yeah,
played at
at
Manchester
D-mid,
United.
right? Tim
started
Howard
as
at
a
No,
D-mid.
the best D mid.
But
Yes,
Put
man,
Tim
he was the
Howard
best
there, too.
center. He was the best center
I thought-
mid the US had to offer.
I thought Jones was better than him at the last World Cup.
he's potentially the best
Jones was
center
definitely
mid.
better than
Jones
him
was
at the
definitely better than him at the last
Fair
World
enough,
Cup.
but before that,
Even in the
who
fall.
else did you have?
Who's
And it's
played-
2 center
And
mids,
who's
by the
played
way.
on like the highest level?
Dempsey.
At Toronto?
Bradley played at AS Roma.
Dempsey
Jermaine
played
Jones played
Tottenham.
at Schalke. So they're what? Pretty much even. Maybe Bradley a little bit higher.
Yeah,
depending on
well,
what you
Bradley.
wanna say.
I mean, Bradley
So-
left way too early.
Yeah, Jesse.
All I'm saying is that Bradley was a good player.
Well,
Don't
if
act
that's
like
the
Bradley
if that's the
has
case,
been a bum
if that's the case,
for his entire
He
career.
had
if that's
an
the
okay
case-
game.
No, if that's the case, let's bring in Julian Green because he played at Bayern.
Well, he's
It's different
still young.
position,
He's
man.
under 20, man.
And it's different position.
Yeah, no, but it's
If you want to talk about Landon Donovan, okay, or
Yeah,
someone like that,
the
who's
debate
had a
isn't the
career.
debate isn't like Bradley is better than Pulis or anything like
No,
that.
man.
All we're saying is at that center mid position, fine. Bradley is no one compared to anyone in Europe, but he's arguably the best for now that the U.S. has to offer in that
better than him.
position.
I can't
And-
believe
and
They brought in
he's
Jones.
he's all
Jones
we
is
got.
fucking useless. So we know in 2018, another year on Jones's legs, we know he's not that guy next to Bradley. Bradley
Well,
can still do
That's why
that
you need to
job.
find another
I mean,
guy.
fine. So shit on Jones.
Here are a couple other guys.
Jones is the bigger problem
Yeah.
than Bradley.
And
He
Well, the
played
and
formation
Jones
doesn't
had,
work for Jones,
had
dude.
way worse game
all right. I'll
than
put it
Bradley,
this way,
bro.
How did
4-3-3
Bradley
doesn't work for
Bradley
him?
get that goal against Honduras? He
dribbled
went up the
in,
field,
He dribbled in and
he
hit
cut,
his
and
left
then
foot.
shot. We saw zero of that during Panama. He
Yeah,
stayed
but
in
you know
half
why,
the entire
dude?
time.
Yeah, but you know why? Because it's a different team,
He
different
played
tactics.
center
You're
back
playing
that game.
away.
Panama's a better team.
And Panama
that doesn't
is
mean you have to
faster.
sit back there the entire
Yes,
game.
dude. If that's your instruction from your coach, yes,
and that
that's what
shows
it
how
means.
little Bruce Arenas knows then. I mean,
What are you
have
talking about, dude?
You can't just sit back.
Shit on the next
Dude,
guy.
you're
can't just
0-2,
sit
right?
back,
Before Bruce Arena started,
They're
they
playing
were
for a
0-2.
draw against Panama.
They weren't playing for a draw, man.
It
If
looked
you
like
watch
it.
the game, no, it didn't, man. Panama was just a team that
Panama
was
was a
fired
better
up,
team
man.
on the night, honestly.
And
Yeah,
there's-
Panama
and it wasn't.
better
They're
than
in
the
It
Panama.
wasn't because USA wasn't trying. It's just Panama was fired up, dude. From the first minute when they took a shot, the fucking stadium almost collapsed. The camera was like shaking. I was like,
What
"This
about-
is gonna be a long."
And what
game,
about Josie
dude.
Altidore?
Nap time.
What, they said he got like 14 touches
dude.
in this entire
Where's
game?
his service?
Yeah,
Josie
nap.
didn't do
Oh.
shit too. He had a bad game.
Because
the midfield was so shit, man. The
Dude,
midfield
I
was
think
so
they were
shit.
sitting deep, man. They were. They were shit.
We got,
but
we
like,
got
you look
beat.
at
That's why we got beat. That's why, like, if you look at the game, Panama took it to USA, got dominated in the midfield. It was too fast, too many slow people.
You can't
yes,
just you can't
so it's just
discredit.
fast,
And they were
man.
very
But we
physical, very
also saw
physical.
Yeah.
Zusi playing right back
I
for
like
the first
that.
time.
I like that.
Not horrible. He got beat a couple times.
He did.
I'm not
I'm not amped up
I'm
about
not
that.
huge on it.
I'm not amped up about that, Huss.
I mean, he's just a veteran dude. That's all. He's just trying things. I think.
What about
There was a time he gambled. He tried to go for a header,
Ooh,
and the
got
Panamanian attacker
Yeah, he wasn't
was
great.
in behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he cut up one of the center backs, got a shot off Tim Howard. Lucky's a
save.
good save. Yep, Lucky's a good goalkeeper. But those are the things that concern me about converting a player from like a right winger to a right back. Those
shouldn't-
natural instincts that you get developing over time playing in that right back, left back position. You need to learn those young versus being converted into a guy later at an age.
And this is the international stage. So you're playing with guys you see, every few months?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get a training session for a few days before you play. So at your club, you're playing right mid. And then you come to the national team. A few players who can do it. Lam, they plugged him wherever.
James Milner.
Valencia.
You will get burned.
Yes.
And Milner, I've seen Milner get burned
Never-
on numerous
never
occasions
happens.
this season.
Imagine
Scores all
Milner
penalties.
right back for England. He'd get roasted, dude.
He'd get
Oh,
roasted.
left back, I'm sorry.
That's the nature of the position. You're playing against the
Yeah.
fastest, most skillful
You're playing
guys
against
on
the
field.
best guys in the country,
Yeah.
of whatever country you're playing against. So, like, There's going to be there's really no weaknesses. That's why international games tend to be kind of boring.
And I'm not going to RIP Zusi in this position, but again, Yedlin is the preferred starter. So
but
U.S.
But
was
until he
without
can learn
a
how
lot
to
of
defend,
players.
he's not going to play.
So
He's still a better right back than
then
Zusi.
I don't actually
Tie.
don't like the formation too much because a lot of times it looks like a 4-2-4 just because they weren't going on. Why not switch to a 4-3-3? Only have Bradley or Jones in the middle, and then you can have Zusi behind Pulisic up top, then you can have Bradley Nagby on the left with the Altidore in front of him with Dempsey up top,
I'm thinking about
and
it.
then you can do Yedlin behind him in the right.
It kind of tried. They tried to convert it into a 4-3-3 because Josie was that number 9 up top. Dempsey kind of dropped into the number 10 spot, and you had Bradley and Jones. Bradley was playing the center mid. Yeah, it was kind of like a 4-2-3-1. Look, honestly, the wingers were the best players. Pulisic again was lively.
Nagby.
U.S. got a goal against the run of play. I mean,
Pulisic
was
it was a hustle play. It was an American
Yeah.
play, hustle play.
What was that center back doing? The captain, number 23 for
Veteran.
Panama.
Veteran player.
If the U.S. make
It's
the
a
World
terrible
Cup,
mistake.
that is
Disrespect.
going to be basically the story of the World Cup for the U.S. Pulisic doing something, and give it to Dempsey, and him scoring. That's basically going to be the whole World Cup, probably.
Yeah, I mean, there's
but
no
it is-
difference than Landon
That's it.
Donovan.
That's the only.
You know what I mean?
But you know what you need? You need the Nagby stepping up. You need Dempsey to get that Landon Donovan record, to surpass it. You need all these other guys, Tim Ream. You need these other guys to get past that group stage. Because if you don't have that supporting cast, U.S. again is just going to be hyped up, and they're going to fail. And everyone in this country is going to expect them to get through, but they're going to be sadly disappointed.
I was even excited for the game too. First time I've been excited to watch the
Game
U.S.
was
for a little
boring
bit.
as shit.
After scoring
it
all the
happens,
goals, I
man.
was like, look, they're feeling it now.
Bro,
Nope.
Panama was look. You got to give
Look,
credit
no,
to
I know.
Panama
Panama was doing well.
all over
But you know what?
the US.
Hey, they have tons of speed. Pass the ball.
Yeah,
Don't try to
USA.
Dude,
They
it was
kept
good
dumping
against
the
them.
ball. They kept dumping it.
Well,
They kept
Honduras-
playing kick and run.
Honduras
man.
got us up here. Honduras got us up here. We watched the game. It was like they were pinging it. The movement off the ball was excellent, and they
let's-
dominated possession. In this game, it was just like trying to catch up, trying to whack the ball long.
And let's look at the pitch,
ugly.
too. That pitch was bobbly as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Every
Yeah.
time they touched it, it was bobbly as hell.
Big mud spots everywhere.
Yeah, man. So, this was the type... Guys, you see it in the EPL all the time. United goes to, Bournemouth or,
Rostov.
Liverpool goes there. Yeah, man. You see it all the...
Yeah, fucking
So why are we
Rostov,
pretending
bro.
the
Bullshit.
U.S. sucked? Panama they had the right tactics.
Dude.
They had that stadium vibing. They had a crappy
Shaking.
field.
There was like champagne being
And they
sprayed
had
after their
athletes.
goal.
There was birds that kept flying in front of the
Yeah.
screen all night. It was
They were either
crazy.
birds or like a gang of moths.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
I was confused. I was trying to identify
That
them. I
was
hit
annoying the
pause.
shit
It
out
was
of me.
fuzzy as fuck.
Yeah.
See, come on, dude. It's this hostile environment. It happens on the international stage.
All right, so I got 2 potential replacements for Farid's angst with Michael Bradley here.
Justice.
We got Keelan
Yep,
Acosta.
he's good.
Who came in.
I'll give you anybody.
Look, he's a young kid.
Yeah, he's nice.
Got mad potential, but once again, currently he's not a better player than Michael Bradley. Then we have Danny Williams, believes a 28-year-old, a lot more experienced player.
Dude, Beckerman.
Played in the championship of England, and he's a guy who might potentially be able to replace Bradley. But again, currly is not.
I'd
that
rather
status.
see Jeff Cameron play holding midfield, for fuck's
He
sake.
was hurt.
Yeah, he got
He
injured.
was hurt. That's
Yeah.
why Jones came in.
But that's
yes,
the guy.
When it's Jones, not Jones. When it's Cameron and Bradley and then Pulisic in that
Fine.
middle,
Fine.
that works.
Yeah.
that
Cameron's
works.
such
And I
a
think
workhorse,
Because
dude.
Cameron's an athlete.
Yeah,
Well,
he's a
workhorse.
workhorse,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Attleboro, shout out.
And I think someone suggested, was
Shout
it
out Bobo
James
Bars.
Blackpool or was it
Play with him.
Joey Gwirtz saying that those are the 3? I think it was Joey Gwirtz, actually.
Shout out Joey Squirts.
There's also a young kid, Gooch. He plays for Sunderland. He's a good center mid.
Gucci on you?
No, different dude
Oh,
named
yeah,
Gooch.
Gooch.
He's a
Okay.
young
With
kid.
a double
he's at
O,
Sunderland,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's
He's
not
the
even
other
on the
kid.
team right now
Just don't-
because
yeah.
he's not MLS.
I know, Ryan. I know. But he's a kid that could replace.
Jesus Christ.
No, Bruce Larry loves his MLS people.
That's true.
Cool.
MLS,
That is
MLS
true,
rules.
Major League suck.
And Mexico, the other major U.S. rival, went all the way to Trinidad. Nice little vacation. Won 1-0 over there. So the table is looking like Mexico 10, Costa Rica 7, Panama 5, U.S. 4,
That's
Honduras
USA.
4, and Trinidad 3. Still wide open, man. Trinidad with that loss, but they still have 3 points.
Shout out to Diego Reyes of Mexico, getting his first international goal. Tall center back, tall, lanky center back here. This guy's been pretty good for a while, and I think, this goal will definitely help him get his confidence in there.
Fuck him.
Boom.
Fuck Mexico.
And
Build
then
the wall. Get him out of here. Mexico's
Alright.
got to lose, bro.
All right, Trump.
South America, we got major news here. CONMEBOL World Cup qualifiers as well, guys. Bolivia
Argentina.
getting
No-
one over
No Messi,
on Argentina.
no win, bro.
Yeah, let's talk about the
2-0.
Messi ban. Yeah, 4
Yeah.
game suspension for swearing at an official.
That seems a little harsh.
Is
Man.
this
I see
real
people,
life?
see people do it all
4
the time.
games.
I've seen people do
4
it all
games?
the time.
I've
It's
never,
crazy.
I've never sworn at a ref. I've yelled at a ref.
Because you're not a professional soccer player.
No, because
Oh.
I knew
Shots.
which line not to cross.
You never
That's all.
swore at a ref?
Swore to, no, because that's a card, dude. Like, it's automatic. The bitches like that.
Yeah, it's a card.
automatic.
It's not a 4-game ban.
Well,
I agree.
Messi
You know
said
what?
he was yelling
Dude,
to
you're
the
acting
air.
like I'm not on the other side of this fucking
I've never
debate. I
said
stay
F
saying
you.
if you're an adult, you should be able to take a good FU once in a while.
Here's the thing. I've never said F you directly, but I've spoken about how terrible the ref is directly. I'm like,
Yeah, but
you
you-
suck, you're shit. Like,
Oh,
but,
no.
but way more than
Nah,
that. Oh yeah,
nah,
I've crossed that line. And I've taken my
I've
card.
never said your shit. I've said, ref, you don't know what you're doing. Ref, you don't understand the rules. Ref, you're confused. Ref, you're destroying the game. I've never said, ref, you fucking
So,
suck, or
I
ref,
say-
you suck.
so this is
Yeah,
what-
that's a
I've said
yellow.
You say,
Nah, man, that's
ref,
silly.
take off your shirt, take off your red shirt. You know.
So this is what the
Yeah,
ref-
stuff
this
like
is what
that.
Messi
Clever
said.
shit.
Messi said, "My
Sing it.
sayings were never addressed to the assistant, but they were said to the ear."
That's malarkey.
They're
But
said to
it's
the ear.
malarkey.
He looked
But
right
look,
at
it's
him
malarkey, but
and held
four
his mouth.
matches.
He held his hand over his mouth.
4 matches.
Look, it's aggressive.
4.
But what was said?
Look,
because what
that's-
I
that's
read,
the question.
What
Unless
I
if he
read
says he's gonna
was
do
said-
something to his child.
a mother was brought up. And don't you talk about my mama?
Dude,
It was
Zidane
one of-
happened to Zidane, bro.
It was
What
one of
happened
those
there?
things, and I don't know if maybe we got lost in translation. It could have been a motherfucker. It could have been a your mom's or whatever. But either way,
Your mother's a man.
When
Your
you
mother's
cross
so
that
fat.
line,
Guys, historically, how has FIFA treated Messi?
Like shit.
oh, like the golden boy.
No way. It's
Until
all about
recently.
Ronaldo.
Argentina hasn't,
Until
but,
recently.
but FIFA itself has.
Yeah,
He's the
but
That's
golden
what,
boy,
but
yeah.
like who gave him the suspension?
Yeah,
Not
FIFA.
Argentina, right? FIFA. So I think
The
something.
new FIFA, the Sepp Blatterless.
Yeah, but I
FIFA.
still
No,
think something was said that we don't know about.
Yep.
You know, I think sure mothers were brought up, but I don't think it was your mom sucks or anything. You know, maybe I don't want to speculate what was said.
It was
But
aggressive.
man, it's not like they're doing this to Suarez. You know what I mean? They're doing it to a golden boy. It could be an example. I don't quite think it is.
4 games is aggressive too.
Yeah,
I think
man.
something vicious was said, man. I think something vicious was said.
I think he went at the referee versus saying that was a terrible call.
No, but
what
even
are you doing? Kind
even
of
still, you
those
see them
lines.
always yell at the ref. What the fuck? Fucking hell.
That's what I'm saying. And that's fine. But when you say it at the referee, it's completely different. And referees will tell you as well.
Like Rooney will look at Clattenburg in the eye and say, "You don't know what the fuck you doing? What the fuck?" Like you see all kinds of f words in
Young-
there. So
but
he's
you know
saying
what?
it
So
at
that's
the
just
ref.
because-
But the
Rooney's getting
subject
slow,
is the call. So you don't know what you're doing because he's addressing the foul or whatever. Now, when you
Gotta
say
get your bite.
you are a
No
piece
chance.
of shit or you directed at you, now you're changing it. You're not talking about the call. You're making it personal now because you're not talking about the game or what the decision that was made. So I think that may be the line. And for me, as far when I've been playing, that is the line. You can talk about the call.
But
you can
I've
get away
always
with
seen
it.
that
but
as, like-
as soon as it's personal,
I've always seen it as
when you get the
card,
card.
maybe a red, but like full game, man. I think something more than just
He
personal.
could have
was
punched
said.
somebody in the face and got 3 matches.
Exactly.
This
dude.
is so true.
Like, what the?
Something insane was said.
this couldn't have been
I was
the
looking
first
for
time.
racial,
He could have
like
This couldn't have
drop
been
kicked
the
a guy.
first
He could
time.
have went spikes into someone's chest and got 3 matches.
Yeah.
Because he said words. Hey, sticks and stones.
it's weird, man.
This couldn't have
May
been
break
the
your
first
bones,
time.
but words
This couldn't have
never
been the
hurt
first
me.
time.
But-
I thought it went.
Maybe FIFA warned
Getting
him
back
before.
to this game,
But it might be
Bolivia.
a respect thing.
I mean, they don't start Dybala, they don't start Aguero, they don't start
Dennis
Lavezzi, you know, and their defense is just shit. They try and play
You're
Rojo
playing
at left
Rojo
back
at
again.
left back, man.
But,
You
you
gotta
know,
play- I don't know how you're playing Fumas
Thanks.
Mori over Rojo at center back.
They
Given
took him off.
given
They took him
Rojo's
off for it.
season that he's had this
Well, he
year.
got hurt.
They have no left back.
I think
Funimori is now hurt.
Good.
So he won't be playing.
Merseyside Derby.
I think
That's two out of 4 defenders won't be playing in the
Well,
Merseyside.
you got
Oh,
Jack
I
Yelp.
was like, I'm gonna have to
Smell
change my prediction.
Smell a red card coming.
No shit. And it's at Everton, right? And
No.
Lukaku.
No,
is
it's
at
at Anfield.
Yeah, it's at
It's at
Anfield.
Anfield. Damn.
Smell that red card
Need
coming.
Lukaku on
Lukaku
top.
hitting the
And
bricks.
Coutinho's, getting back on track after Brazil
Yeah,
stint.
he probably hurt his knee or something.
Coutinho?
Yeah.
This
How
is
long
bad
has he
juju.
Who cares?
Dude, I think Argentina.
Nancy Kerrigan him?
Yeah, whatever.
Actually, the first goal,
Why? No. that's so
Hussey
bad.
and Farid having their own special moment here, but the Bolivia first goal by Arce, I don't know how to really pronounce his name. Sergio Romero, again, Mr. Suspect.
I don't know, dude. Yeah.
Oh, he's got banana shoes on, man. You fucking kidding me? He slips and falls like twice, gets up again, ball goes over his head. Miserable goal to concede.
No.
I just got to call him out on his
But he's been good. He's been good lately.
Nah, I just got to sit.
Here's the thing, though.
Sit on your own
If
place.
you're Argentina, I was having this conversation with my roommate. Like, he was like, yeah, as soon as Messi leaves, Argentina will get better. And I was like,
What?
nah, man. Because his logic was that now you become more of a team and you don't focus on the
It's
superstar.
the Zlatan PSG argument.
But
How's that working out for you?
But no, I don't buy that because you lean on
Exactly.
that superstar, right? In times of trial, you lean on him. And I think the fact that Argentina found out about the full match ban, like, what was it, 4 or 6 hours before the game, then their mentality's in question. It's
Dog.
like, oh shit, we don't
Dog.
have Messi. Like, what now?
I've been saying, man, this Argentina team is one of the softest teams, I think, in international football right now, man.
Why?
Because any little thing that happens, man, these guys, I mean, what's happened to the England national team as far as media, I mean, has been way worse. David Beckham, I always bring it back, but there were songs made up about his kids and wife dying.
Yeah, but they
never locked out the media. This team
they're
gets
like
to
a
get
battered, for lack of a word, battered like wife. You
No,
know what I
man.
mean? Like you stick with that.
no, because every
abusive
generation
husband.
it's a new set.
It's
But, like,
abusive. It's like that's what he does.
Argentina
kinda
is the best team on paper since what? Probably 2006 World Cup.
Attacking
best team on
wise.
paper. Yeah.
On paper.
Attacking
On
wise,
paper.
yes.
Yeah, dude, come
Attacking
on. I mean,
wise,
they made a
yes.
World Cup final, so I'm not being ridiculous, am I?
No.
Jeez.
Attacking wise, yes.
But they failed to get over the edge.
Because the defense sucks.
Because I think mentality, man.
No,
they just don't have
defense
that
wins
mentality.
championships. I've been trying to tell you for 3 years. You don't listen.
Why did
I don't remember
Dybala
last
not
time.
play? I don't understand why.
Didn't even play.
He's gonna be. People are basically saying that he's the next guy that's supposed to take over Argentina like
He's
a
amazing.
Messi, and he's not even playing.
You know who's
He's
starting?
young. Play him.
Lucas Prato. Lucas and this coach Bauza. Look, man, he's been criticized heavily for not including Mauro Icardi, at least bringing him up
that
into the
was weird.
squad.
That was weird.
He's been saying that
Mascherano.
if Higuain gets hurt, if Prato gets hurt, then he'll bring him up. Prato broke his nose, and he still chose to include him with a mask in the team over an Icardi who scored 22
See,
or
that's-
23 goals in all competitions, something crazy like that. I don't get it. For me, a lot of the times when it comes down to coaching a national team, honestly, I'd say 40% of it, and I have no experience at all, but 40% of it in my bro science is team selection. What happens thereon, you can base all the rest of the 60% on whatever you want to. But 40% of it for me is team selection. Are you bringing on the right players? Are the right guys in form? Do they all have chemistry?
Man management.
You just have to pick the right guys. When you bring on Fred and Joe and Lucas Prato, who might be a good player, I'll tell you what, he's not the captain of his team, a European team at 23 years old. He's not that. So that's the thing with
it's
me.
weird, man.
Where you have to pick the right players.
And I think it's a Brazil and Argentina thing, man. The managers, there's always one or two players where the whole country or the whole world is like, what? You're not including him? And I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. It's frustrating
that
when you
home
see
thing.
that.
I think it's the fight of we need to bring in a local guy who
That
plays
drives
in
me
our,
nuts.
who plays for River Plate, who plays for Boca, Renato Augusto, a guy like that, versus maybe an Oscar at the time.
It's
or
the
something
MLS
like that.
argument.
Yeah.
I just play the best players, man. I get it. You want to boost your domestic league. But you know what will boost the domestic league? Kids watching your country.
Winning.
Watching the country win. I mean, that goal that Landon Donovan scores in the World Cup 2010. Oh. You know how many signups that created? All the people who were watching that game.
You know
were
how
like,
many
I'm going to get
times-
my kid into soccer.
Give me times I tried to score that goal in FIFA. Just go to the line and just smash it.
Dude,
try to
but
get inside
No
some-
angle.
Yeah.
By the way, Lucas Prato in 2017 slash 2018 Brazilian Campeonato, 4 games played, 3 goals, 0 assists, 14 shots.
By the way, he's
Icardi scored a
28,
hat trick
by the
against
way.
Torino in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Joey Hart? What? Had a hat trick on him in 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, so did
Suspect Joe.
I'm a bit surprised that Argentina still brings up Lavezzi because he's playing.
Who?
El Pocho.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about because he's playing in
Lavezzi?
whatever. He's playing in China.
Lava.
He barely
You want some
plays.
pizza?
Whatever. But
Slice
the
of
thing-
pizza?
I mean, when we bring up international duty, he thinks of vacation because he barely plays. He played twice in the Copa. That's it. I mean,
shit on him. That's
no,
fine.
I'm not shit on. He's 31 years old.
He's nasty.
Bring up
Drag
someone
through the
younger
mud.
then.
He's
If you're not
nasty.
going to play him,
Drag
bring up
through the
someone
mud.
younger.
but
The future.
here's why I don't mind the Lavezzi
Drag through the mud.
call up as much as I do the Prato call up. Is Lavezzi's? He's a leader in the locker room. You remember when that media lockout happened or whatever? There was some things directed towards him. He's got that nickname El Pocho. Like everyone likes him. Everyone loves
He's
him
a
in that
locker
locker
room
room.
guy. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he
Messi
seems
was
awesome.
attached to him and everything
I've
like
seen
that.
stuff.
So-
He's really cool, but like
You need those veterans in the locker room who are leaders.
Internationally.
I get
especially.
that. Yeah,
to help you
he
get
played
through
at
games like
PSG
this
for a
against
while.
Bolivia.
No, it's just sometimes, Hussey, honestly, you do need that. You do need those guys. It's more than just
Yeah, to keep
best
people
player.
like you in line, Huss.
It's more than that. So I don't mind Lavezzi, but yeah, man, you could
Dybala,
honestly,
bro.
you
Dybala
have-
not getting
you're
a
not
sniff.
playing Dybala. He's on the bench. That's
Well, I'm fine with
That's
Lavezzi
shaky.
playing though. I wouldn't mind seeing him on the field. And then Dybala, he has to play. He has to there.
Yeah, dude. Prato, Carrera. Get these guys out of here.
Correa's
Yeah,
balling for
Aguero's
Yeah,
a little
fine,
warm
but-
too right now, right?
Yeah, but you got Aguero, Dybala. Like you look at that and it's
That's nutty.
you got
They're on the bench.
you got a 92 and a 91 on the bench,
It's nutty.
and then
Overthinking.
you got 75 and
Now I'm gonna go
79.
with
on the
Lucas
Yeah, that's
Prato.
weird.
And how do you think that
Yeah,
makes
fuck
those
outta here,
players
dude.
feel? They're like, oh, right, sweet.
Di Maria's like, bro, I'm not passing the ball. These
And
guys.
Messi suspended, so like everyone just got hit with a bombshell.
Yeah, dude. No Higuain.
Hey
either.
man,
6
maybe
hours
they were gonna
before, I
start and they're just like butthurt. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, I don't feel like playing today, coach. I can't start.
No.
My buddy
my
Messi's
hamstring's
not
sore.
playing.
My hamstring's
Yeah,
sore.
exactly.
I get you.
Big stage.
Just jam him in there.
Brazil on the other side, 3-0.
Neymar.
Brazilian team.
You know why?
man.
Because they play their players.
First team, no disrespect to this team at all for not bringing them up first, but the Messi story was massive. But first team to qualify for Russia 2018.
Yes.
Give me a
Yes,
round of
yes.
applause. Elisao.
Brazil.
Elisau's back.
8-game winning streak, undefeated
Listen,
in
they're looking
13
so good,
games.
man.
Yeah, you know what?
It's
They
so
fired
good.
Dunga. One thing. They had to do one thing and then play soccer again.
You got Neymar scoring Ronaldinho-esque goals, dribbling from inside his own half all the way down the
It's
line.
getting scary, bro.
It was a deflected shot, but I don't give a shit. You dusted, dude. He looks
From
so
his own
fast.
half.
I got a new guy for the name.
He's
The
scoring
name
Ballon
11.
d'Or type goals.
Yeah,
Fagner, right back for Brazil.
Wagner. No, I brought him
I
up
love
before.
Oh, you have?
Pushed
Yeah.
it.
I don't know
Was he
about
was he
that.
related?
Shut up.
What is he related to you?
You guys are awesome.
I brought him up.
I texted him.
That's my brother.
What do you think you guys' name?
That guy's a maniac.
Brazil.
Absolute maniac.
Doustin. I love to see Brazil when they're winning.
Back, right?
Because when they play like that,
They're so goddamn
it's so
good.
fun to watch.
See, that's why the
like,
economy's bouncing back. It's not Trump. It's none of that bullshit. It's because Brazil's good again, man. The Joga is back, dude.
Bro, it is
Wall
the
Street's going
Jenga.
nuts.
The Jenga's back, and it may be due to Paulinho. All right, we talk about all these big names: Neymar,
Thank you, guys.
Coutinho,
I'm so pissed.
Marcelo.
Sorry, Tom. I'm going to cut you off,
Go
man.
for it, bro.
I'm so pissed. I was telling Tom before the show last week when I said, Oscar's a potential guy you could bring into the fold. And one of you motherfuckers said China or something about China. And I didn't pick up that
Farid sucks.
Yeah,
China
nigga.
sucks. That's exactly what he said.
Paulinho plays in China and scores a hat trick on the national stage.
I
dude.
could play in China.
This team's so deep.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but could you play?
I'd be the biggest guy
could
in
you
the
play
field.
against Uruguay and score a hat trick? Prob's not,
Nah, dude.
and that's what he did.
Whatever, dude. Fuck him. It's got, if you put name,
Farid logic.
you put Neymar,
He does something good against a good team, son.
you put
Fuck
name,
that
you give me Neymar, Coutinho, and Firmino. I can score a goal in that game.
Dude, have Oscar pulling a string.
Dude, I'll stand here, kick the ball off my nose. I don't even care. It'll go in the goal. It doesn't matter.
You know what? You're not wrong.
So I mean, we talked about how
Paulinho's
players
gone.
maybe
He's
in the Argentina game, or maybe players saying like, "Oh, my hamstring hurts." If I was a manager of a big time player, I would say fake injuries. Don't play for injuries.
Yeah. Yeah.
For friendlies,
You know your
for
name would be
friendlies,
Jose Mourinho.
definitely. For friendlies,
Huss,
definitely.
honestly,
But I'm getting to my point. But Coutinho is the.
let's not
We're
discuss.
just gonna completely
Alright, let's go,
ignore
let's go, let's
the
go.
faking of
Let's go.
injuries.
You got 2 points.
I'm okay
I was
with them
gonna
faking
say-
injuries for fan.
I was
for
gonna say
friendlies, stuff like
there
that.
are managers who've been caught doing that,
I
and
would.
it's against the FIFA rules.
I don't care.
And you get sanctions against you. That's all.
Like, us could
there
never
are
be like an
managers who do it.
NCAA coach.
How are you gonna?
'Cause he like
You're gonna
plays
tell me my toe
suspended
doesn't hurt?
players and shit.
Wait,
It's a red shirt. Nah,
you're-
just
you're
throw him in
gonna-
there. I don't care.
How
that
is
gets
FIFA
cut
gonna
from
tell?
the NFL. He's
How
like,
is
got
FIFA
him.
gonna tell a
violating.
player that his toe or his ankle doesn't hurt?
Because they have specialists coming in and putting them
And maybe
through.
that specialist doesn't know
Us,
something.
you're
my God, she's gonna keep
overlooking.
cutting across
You know
people.
what you're overlooking? The
Jesus
fact that these
God.
players have pride.
No.
How about that?
Yeah, this is your country.
For
Imagine
friendlies.
someone-
For friendlies.
It doesn't matter. Try
He's
telling
not
me
friendly.
Alexis
Yeah.
Sanchez
No.
fake an injury.
But-
He's playing with a fucking 60%
Dude,
hamstring
before the
injury.
international break,
It's not gonna happen.
Wenger said his ankle was in what, like devastating
Terrible
condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before the international break, Everton had 4 defenders. Now they have 2. But the thing is,
What does that have to do with the price of tea in
because
China?
because people are getting hurt
China
during
sucks.
friendlies. I don't like the friendly part of it. But the one dude, I know it's not
Said
friendly,
friendly
but
like 60 times,
Coutinho
bro.
is a guy that
Keep saying
needed to
friendly.
play. He needs to get his swagger back, and it seems
got it
that
back.
he has. The way you saw him in the first game, the way he was moving.
Yeah,
This
but
goal-
dude, this
this
is
goal, it
but
was
this is with a
Jenga.
team of like soccer players.
But that's also the fact that when
So
all
what's
the
that say
weights
about Liverpool?
lifted
Sucks.
off of him.
Liverpool
no, but that's
sucks.
also when you're not the main
Shout out
guy.
to Joey Gwirtz.
No,
Liverpool
because
sucks.
Coutinho said that Neymar, when they play, he puts all the weight on him because Coutinho doesn't want that weight on him. That's the big thing.
How do you know that?
Because he said that.
So then
he said
come
when
to
they played
Brazil. I mean,
Well,
come to Brazil.
that's-
Come to Barcelona.
That's one
Neymar's
of the things
been
that
trying.
really is very tempting for him to go to Barcelona. Is that he can kind of push it to him.
Except
and
Neymar's gonna
Coutinho
be
can
at Chelsea.
just kind of do his thing.
Yo, Tiki, how about that Neymar penalty?
Yeah, it was great.
First of all, what
That
do you think
was
of the
perfect.
what do you think of the penalty shout?
Eh.
As a defender, man,
It was, as a defender.
from behind, but he got all ball,
He got the ball,
and then he
and
got
he
mad.
got summer player, but I don't like that as a penalty kick. I think it was a little bit soft. I think the referee had a difficult angle, though.
South
Yeah.
America, dude.
But he got the
happened.
ball.
Dude, I
it was a
think-
beautiful tackle from my
And you
eyes.
know what?
Dude, I think his supporting. So when he slid with his right foot, right?
Yep.
Yeah, got with his left foot, and his right
I
foot
think-
kind of came in.
I think his left foot under him hits Neymar first, or his thigh on his right foot.
Barely though. It
Makes
was
it-
minimal contact
That's
too.
contact,
But
right?
he got
That's
the ball
PK.
a year before the contact.
No,
came.
I think the contact, dude.
No,
I'll have to.
You know what
I
happens?
looked at it over and over.
This
It's,
is the ball, right foot, left
watch
foot,
the mic.
stomps like with the side of his foot on top of the ball, and then his momentum carries him through Neymar.
But
I
I
think
think
what
that-
happened was there was a slight
Damn, I
PK
can't
shout
see
for
it.
Brazil. Prior to that,
No.
the ref let it go.
So he
And
was
I
due.
think-
They were due
I think
for
the
one.
fans were kind of in there, and then this one, he had a tough angle, soft BK, and here's why I think Neymar missed. The amount of time that occurred from when the ball was on the spot to when the actual PK was taken
Yeah.
was immense. There was a player who tied
Oh,
the
'cause they were
goalkeeper's
going
shoe.
crazy, yeah.
There was like the goalkeeper grabbed his towel and water bottle, so he was playing mind games with Neymar.
Worked.
Say what you
Dude,
want
that
about the
was-
stutter, but the amount of time.
But dude,
Nah,
the stutter
man,
was
man.
too much, dude.
That's
he
that's,
does that
look,
with every
look,
PK.
But
No, no, but he
yes,
waits
success rate. It works sometimes, but the success rate is lower than if you just housed it.
because you know why? Watch the
success rate
goalie.
than Messi.
Look, watch the goalie. For a fact, yes, played a role in the gamesmanship. It was brilliant. I was sitting there watching the game, and I was telling my girl, "Hey, watch. This is all gamesmanship. There's no reason this should take 4 minutes
I need my shoe
to
tied.
happen." But when
Take
he
off the
takes the
gloves.
PK, he's obviously been studied. The goalkeeper has studied him. That's all he does at training or
Yep,
for film.
as most goalies do, yeah.
How you beat the stutter, don't fucking move until the very last second. The problem with the stutter is that you don't generate enough power to get the ball low and into the goal. So all the goalie did was wait. Neymar the whole time. That's why the stutter took so long, like you're saying, Al, because Neymar was literally waiting for him to flinch a shoulder, flinch a leg, something, and the goalie just stood still, eyed him down, and was like, "I'm not moving until your body language shows me." And that's why the PK is not even taken to a far corner. It's
It wasn't a
literally
bad,
the
it wasn't a
goalie had
bad
to kind of
penalty,
fall
though.
over.
It wasn't
It
the
wasn't-
worst.
It wasn't
exactly.
a
It was
bad.
almost in the corner.
It wasn't a bad penalty, but he couldn't get enough power.
No,
So
yeah.
to defeat a stutter, all I'm saying is goalie
you
stand
stand.
still until the very last second when the player has to lean and give away body position. You'll save it because there's not enough power to get it through you.
And that
That's all
honestly,
I'm
that's
saying.
look, that's a decent point. You generate more power when
Science.
you
It's
just
fact.
straight up
Science.
run up to the
Physics.
ball versus the stutter. But I don't mind Neymar stutter. He stuttered against PSG. He scored that PK. He stuttered against most teams. He scores a PK. I think
No,
we have
no,
to
no,
give
no.
credit to the goalkeeper. I understand your point with the lack of power. It's a valid point. It's facts. I'm
Just
not going
risky.
to argue against
Just
that.
risky.
But
Just
this is how Neymar takes PKs. It's just
But
how he
that's a-
takes PKs. You
I
can
know,
change
but
your
I'm saying,
but it was a good
but to
save
get
by
it-
the goalkeeper.
I see PKs as free throws, right? You can take your free throws however technique you want to take
One
them.
hand, eyes closed.
Yeah,
diaper-
whatever you want.
Hook
But
shot.
the
Diaper
best,
shot.
the best technique, obviously for you geeks out there, the best technique is to shoot it like a duck shot, like a diaper shot.
Yeah.
Like
Underhand
between
shot,
your
like
legs, underhand. Yes,
underhand.
that silly ass
That's
shot.
technical- yes, that's technically the best.
Statistically, that's the best way to shoot free throws.
That's why they want
But it-
centers to do that.
But it doesn't look cool, so no one does it. No one does. But statistically,
Dropping
It's
that's-
knowledge over here.
also, if you
I
hit
like
the
it.
if you hit the square on the backboard, it goes in the hoop. But no, everyone wants to get swishes.
exactly. Everyone
it's
calls
again,
glass
same.
because it's disrespect. So with PKs, all I'm saying is Neymar out of 10 PKs will probably score 5-6. What I'm saying is if he perfected
scores
his
more than
technique,
that.
I think it's more variable because now you're hoping that the goalie jumps to one direction. It's not about your accuracy.
I know, but he can generate.
Milner,
How do you know?
Milner
But you don't
scores
know-
them all the
You
time.
don't know if he's in his own head and he's like, I'm going left. I'm going bottom left corner, no matter what. I'm going to
Who?
stutter.
Who?
Neymar, the kicker. He can say, I'm going to stutter, do this whole extravagant thing, but I'm going bottom left. I know where I'm going.
He does generate a lot of power from the start.
Not enough.
Eden Hazard is the guy who looks at the goalie.
But
Until last minute.
Neymar looked at the goal.
Until
Like
last
on
minute.
this specific I'm talking this specific PK.
Yeah.
Did you guys not notice how long that pause was? It was almost they basically got rid of the rule where like you have to keep one forward. As long as your feet are pumping up and down. Look at Zaza. It took 20
You know
minutes
when
to
he
get
looks
to
at the
ball.
goalie
Zaza.
when he's walking
Best
that
free kick,
sideways,
best
when he's
penalty
walking
ever.
sideways,
What
when he
an
does that,
idiot.
that's when he's looking at
But
the
that
goalie.
stutter,
But
look at his eyes,
Zaza
man. He's looking at the
sucks.
goalie for movement. When he
Fucking
looks at the goalie,
Zaza.
goes to the side,
Idiot.
starts his run up, and then when he starts to stutter, he's looking at the goalie eye to eye.
yeah, when he stutter, but when he's running up to shoot the ball, he knows where he's going. The man knows where he's going, man. That is very interesting, though. But
Zaza didn't.
the comparison between the free throw and the stutter, or the penalty kick, I should say, we should never underestimate the moment. If you're taking a free throw in the NBA Finals, if you're taking a PK in the World Cup Finals,
PK.
that's the difference. It's the mental, right? What's around you? What does this mean?
I think it's a factor, but your technique, if you didn't take your 1,000 free throws before that game, you're probably not going to get them. And if you do, it's probably luck, nothing to do with skill.
That's probably something to say about that, though.
No.
No.
No,
way.
I was going to talk about the name 11 because he had Fagner. I forgot. You should have had the guy that he's, I wish he was 5 years old so he could play with Kaka. Doo-doo.
Oh, man, silence.
Doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Crash and burn.
That was a rough
That's
one,
all good.
man.
That's Dita.
Shout out to one of the best left backs in the world, Marcelo, getting a nice little chip goal.
That was a
in.
beautiful goal.
Class,
Yeah, it
dude.
was nice.
This guy's still doing it.
Brazil coming together nicely.
Chile, Venezuela, Tom's boy, doing work, plays a role in all 3 goals, 3-1.
He's gonna do great next year at Chelsea.
His free kicks are on right now.
Let's get it to
I was
that,
hoping you didn't
dude.
hear about that.
It's coming, bro.
You know, this rumors, we got Photoshops.
I watched like a 5-minute video. The rumor is that since Arsene Wenger has decided to prolong contract talks until next year, not even going to talk about it right now, even though the guy only has 1 year left on his contract at the end of the year, and in December, if he wants, he could sign for free for another club. Conte said if that's the case and he's not going to be under contract, he needs to be our number one person we need to go after this summer.
Yeah, but how about that
It's
transfer
so
fee, though?
ridiculous.
It's only, I mean, true, it's a lot of money, but still, only $50 million
You know why,
for
Huss?
Because
Sanchez?
he's out of
It's
contract.
leverage, dude. That's what I was saying. The longer this goes on, the more leverage Arsenal.
He's out of
This player
contract,
could be $100 million, but they were
If it
dicking
was like
around
3
from
years.
September. They should have locked him down by
28.
October 1st. He
Where's
should have
the
been
loyalty?
locked down.
Where's the loyalty for your best player? You re-sign this guy with 5 years left. We want you for
He's
7.
a hired gun, man.
Pride, you
No,
know?
no, it's
Why?
not about
It's
loyalty. It's about Wenger.
wage
No, I'm-
structure. Arsenal,
But the loyalty
has
to
a
the player.
wage structure.
But
It's losing
this
structure.
This is what Liverpool did with Coutinho because they're afraid he was going to go to Barcelona or something else like that. So
Still
look,
going.
You lock him down.
Here's another extension. You want more money? We'll double it. I don't care. Just sign more years.
And that's
So
what
do you think?
Arsenal
Do you
needs to
think?
do.
now he's there till
His
2022.
No, 2018.
No, 2022. Because he.
28.
Well, I know, but I'm saying is, but they
Barcelona
locked him down.
2018.
Barcelona
But the transfer fee
2018.
goes
Barcelona
up
2018.
because
Barcelona 2018.
Barcelona 2018.
Barcelona.
Do you think it's the wages this time, or do you think it's the manager, man?
He wants to win,
It's
bro.
both. It's
He's
both.
28 years old. He's
Yeah,
in the
so
peak.
that has nothing to do with wages
He's-
then.
I don't think money is the big
I
motive
think
here.
money is the thing,
I
but
think-
he's in the peak of his career. He wants to be winning trophies. He came from Barcelona to come here for an
play.
Arsenal project that was supposed to be. We're bringing in Mesut Ozil.
Go to Juventus.
We're gonna do Champions League. We're gonna win titles. We're gonna compete for things. And so far, there's been a major
So
crapshoot.
all that wrapped into, imagine you bust your ass 90 minutes every single day, training, games, you go all out, and then you ask for a certain amount. And you're the guy, you have the most goals, most assists for the team, and you ask
Arguably,
for a certain amount, and the club's like, no. So you want
you
want
go to
that
another
winning,
club.
that point Farid was making, and then they're not willing to give you what you want. And you probably feel like you're worth more, honestly. Lexi probably feels like I'm a
Well,
300,000 a
well,
Well,
week,
when somebody else comes in
Player.
and offers you more, you can be like, "Fuck, they get it. I'll go there."
And they're winning.
and they're winning.
It's not
if
hard.
Alexi goes to Chelsea next year, they have a chance at winning the championship.
This is why
That's
I
such
said
a dumb
For
thing
me,
to say,
I think they have a chance to
You know
win
what?
the
If he
Champions
does
League.
go to Chelsea,
Yeah, it's a big
I will
shout.
not,
No,
be,
that's
I
not,
will not
dude.
be mad at
That's
Alexis.
a
No,
big
I know, but
shout.
I think they can, dude.
You have a crowd
No,
reaction.
no, I'm
you have
saying-
Costa,
I'm
you have Alexi, and then you have
Nah,
Zad.
Costa
But-
goes.
Costa leaves.
Costa has to go to
Yeah,
make
but
room.
then who they bringing
No.
in, dude?
No, because
Romelu.
Sanchez. No, because you can have him
Lukaku.
play instead of Pedro.
Yeah.
Lukaku
You can
and
play
Sanchez.
instead of Pedro.
I think
Then you can win Champions League.
But Hazard
shore up that
There's,
big-
there's rumored Hazard was wanted by Real
Yeah.
and Costa by China. So if you lose those two, you have to bring Lukaku and Sanchez to replace them.
And honestly, even if you get rid of Costa, Sanchez could play the center forward role. He's shown he could do it this year.
It's not
He's
Conte's
not the
forward,
same
though.
guy.
It's
He's
not
not-
but
Conte's
we're
forward.
gonna
You
put him
look
in our system.
Conte likes
Fuck
to
your
play
system.
with a big guy and a
Winning
small
system?
guy
Yeah,
as
touche.
forwards.
Winning system.
Well, it's
Winning
not
system.
over yet. It's not over yet.
It is for
Just
Arsenal.
come to Liverpool.
over
Realize
yet.
that you made
We're
a
in
mistake
Champions
by
League. You're
going to
not.
Arsenal.
Boom roasted.
Well, we've been in Champions League past 6
What a
years.
step
You haven't.
down.
Oh, you're
That's all I
relaxed.
got to hold on to.
We won it.
Step down.
they-
We'll be going
we
to
haven't.
United in fifth.
For now. Talk to me
For
fucking
now.
May, like I've
For
been
now.
saying.
For now.
now.
That's all I got.
Yeah. And if you don't do it this May, then you're like, well, talk to me next May, though.
No.
If
Uruguay.
You,
No.
if you haven't
I'm
seen
quiet
it,
until the
check
start
out
of the
Alexis
season.
Sanchez free kick in this game. This guy's he's world class, man.
Yeah, we got the
yes.
highlights in the episode description, so just click that link.
Chile
Chile
versus
versus
Venezuela.
Venezuela. Check that out. Peru versus Uruguay. 2-1 Peru. Dude, Uruguay, what, 0-2?
Dude, this
break?
guy,
Peru.
this guy Jonathan, I can't
Peru.
even say his last name.
Go on, Huss. Go on,
the
Huss.
dude who got the. All right, here we go. I'll hustle the shit out of this. Uradaviskayai.
Give me I'll say it.
Dude, the guy with the red card next to
Uritivskii,
him.
man. Get it
You
right.
say it.
Oh, I can't say that.
It starts with a U.
All right. It's Urretavskaya.
All right, spell it, B.
Uretavi.
Guy sub. Jonathan. Dude, he
What?
subs on in the 64th minute, gets a yellow card in the 65th, and doubles up and gets a second yellow in the
That was
76th.
ridiculous.
It's my
It's
kind
absurd.
of my kind
Get
of
him
player.
done.
Good man.
And Uruguay, they started out well, man. They were leading this game 1-0. Man, all of a sudden, that 5-minute rule, Paulo Guerrero, been a good player for them, gets a goal in the 34th. And Edison Flores, goal in the 62nd. There's always going to be a feisty battle. I feel like Peru's an underrated team, man.
Peru.
They
They
get the
beat
best people.
I
Brazil
love that chat.
this past summer, man. They beat Peru.
Yep.
I mean, they beat Brazil.
They knocked him out of the Copa.
Yeah.
1-0.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They're a good team.
They're hard workers, man.
So there's always
Mountain
that
people.
team in South America that just overachieves. I mean, this qualifying group, the South American CONMEBOL, has been a hot topic of debate, man, for the past few years about expanding the World Cup. Like, you look at the top 5 teams right now. You got Brazil, Colombia, Uruguay, Chile, Argentina, and Argentina means they have to go into a playoff because they're in 5th. Any one of those teams could fuck around and get hot and make a World Cup semifinal.
What is going on with Argentina? 5th place, bro. That is
It's
just...
softness, dude.
New
I'm telling
fifth
you,
place, and they
mentally-
don't have
I
Messi for the next 3
I
games.
smell a sacking coming.
Hussey got a guy for
And
the
I
name
don't mean
11
a
right
tea
now.
bag.
No.
No.
Another
If
sack
they don't
manager.
qualify, man, if they qualify, it's going to be through playoff. That 5th place is a playoff.
Which is unacceptable. The
Look,
amount
he's
of
suspended
quality
for
they have.
4 out of 5 qualifying games.
Yeah.
So
and the one just
they
went
have
by,
to-
so 3 more games, they're not going to have them.
But they've already played 14 games in the qualifying.
But this is crunch time, bro.
Yeah.
There's only 4 games left.
Yeah, this is, and they're in 5th, man. They should have gone 1-for-1 this week, or at least 2-0. You know, like
But Argentina's record without Messi is poor. I forget the exact numbers, but I saw it the other day. With Messi, they're like 6 out of 7. Without Messi, they're like 1 out of 8.
maybe it'll be a little different.
Which doesn't make
like
sense
when
to
he
me.
was saying that.
Well, Lionel Messi's a pretty
Because
good
he's
player.
not-
I know, but you just,
I don't know.
with the talent.
I don't know if you know.
Well, I think-
No, with the talent on that team, they should still be doing better than
You're
that.
used to
without-
leaning on one player. That's
Dude,
what it is.
dude, get the ball to
That's
Messi.
a PSG argument.
You're just used to leaning
Argentina didn't even play
Look,
well in the
I
last
think-
World
I
Cup.
think-
I mean, they won games 1-0 because Messi just give me the ball, dribbles by 3 people, and slots
Except
in the
when it
90th minute.
mattered.
dude. Like,
Except when it mattered.
yeah,
Just ask Mario.
yeah, that's true.
It's
true.
hurts.
Butt hurt. Messi hurt.
Mid episode shout out, Stuart Bauer, Big Stu,
Big Stu.
Big Stu, man. You've been doing work on Facebook, so we
Stu
just
the
want to
dude,
give
man.
you a shout out. How about you get that shirt or you get that beer though? Huh?
Already
get on
did.
that. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
got
Big
himself
Stu.
2 shirts.
Big Stu.
No, he hasn't. They haven't arrived yet. Just talked to him.
Big Stu.
All right, but he ordered.
Good man.
No,
Get
he
the
ordered.
the money
Awesome.
arrived.
Yeah, no. He ordered them. But he said, hey, look, if I can't be there and get you guys beers, I'm gonna at least get some shirts. I'm like, all right, Stu, you know what?
You can
do
mail-
that.
You can
about
mail
it.
beers. You know, you get a beer.
I'm mad about it.
Big
Beer
shout out.
delivery. Get them in.
Big
Check out
Stu.
our store, guys. Finally, it's up. It's been up for a little while, but
I'm liking those hats.
Tweaks
You're
and
welcome.
stuff, right?
And you know what?
Farid and Tom got hats on.
all episode because it's comfortable. It's a very comfortable hat.
Got ears tucked in there.
Yeah, man, got
Look.
the ears tucked in a little bit.
Gangster
Let
shit.
them hang out.
Yeah, you got to like Wayne's World.
Freeze get the Mike D going on here.
Got my flat
Got
top
the
on
big
here.
ass hair. We got t-shirts, couple hats in there, sweatshirts. So show support, guys.
Get
for
all the
this
colors.
fledgling podcast trying to get off the
Collect
ground.
them all.
We appreciate you
Like
telling
Pokemon.
your
It's
mamas.
It's not Pokemon.
Mid-ep
Can be.
plug. That was interesting. Never done that before. Ecuador 0, Colombia 2.
Colombia.
Colombia bouncing.
James. Cuadrado.
The guy that might be at Liverpool.
Yeah, Hammers with the lucky
God. Hammers going
first
Chelsea.
goal, man. Wasn't even looking at the ball.
Dude, this
Shocking defending.
This guy plays.
Credit to the outside of the boot, Cheryl, to put it into the box, though.
This
Yeah.
guy.
Ball's on his left foot, reaches around to get his right foot wrapped around it. Hilarious
Dude,
ball.
he's one of those guys that like steps up and just plays unbelievable for his country.
James?
So right, they're two
All the time.
superstars.
So
the two
consistent.
superstars stepped
Big
up.
stage play.
Well, it's for
They
his
needed
club
Juan
too. If he
Cuadrado
plays.
and James
He doesn't
Rodriguez
play.
to step up, and they did, man. Those, I mean, you're right.
Those are the
Farid,
two
that's a great call.
magicians.
It's amazing, dude. He's so good. And
To me, that's why he's a star because he does it internationally.
but he's
as
gonna
well.
be. I think he's gonna be one of those dudes at Real that's like the Argent Robin. Goes there a couple years, is like, yeah, fucking him out.
And then finds a
Mesut
home.
Ozil, fucking him out. Like, I'll go somewhere else.
Mesut was demoted. That's why I got rid of him.
Whatever the. I mean, so James.
Why you say that with a cheeky ass smile on your face?
Yeah,
though?
it's lazy
Just
as
looked
fuck.
right
bro.
at me like, oh, yeah.
Lazy as
Jose,
fuck.
because Jose
Yeah,
made
take
fun
the
of him.
scraps.
You ever hear the story about Jose making fun of him in the locker room?
Yeah, I
Say he
did.
was
Go
hopping
ahead.
around like a bunny,
Pretty sure I said
saying
it.
he was afraid to make tackles.
Yeah.
Big Jesse.
This is how you
Get
defend.
stuck in, son. I don't have to defend. Put in my left foot.
I mean, James is a completely different player when he plays for Colombia.
It's
Yeah,
weird,
he's-
man. Ever since
he's-
that goal, what was it?
Which
last year?
2014, the
Oh,
World
no,
Cup.
it was
the
World Cup,
chest
you're right.
volley.
Oh,
Volley.
Jesus.
Ever since then,
Get
then
lost.
Real's like, all right, his 60 million or whatever.
They bought
yeah.
him that.
Yeah, they bought him
that
before
night.
the World Cup was over. They bought him.
They bought him before the
He's
game was over. They bought him
He's
after the goal.
official.
It was
So
and I
greedy,
thought that was
dude.
premature. I was like, all right, this guy from no one knows where he's at. Now he's going to Madrid out of nowhere because he scores one goal in the World Cup. But
He scored more
he's
than
a
one goal.
different player for the national team than he is for
But what a
Real.
goal
'Cause I
it
think he's
was.
more comfortable. He's with his people, with his.
And I-
Well, he
And also-
starts.
He knows his role.
He's
I
the
think-
yeah,
ten.
exactly. He knows
I
his
think
role.
he's the go-to guy. When you're at Real Madrid, you're not the go-to guy. I think that's why Argentina struggles because at every club all these guys play to, they're usually the go-to guy. When City needs a goal, they go to Aguero. When PSG or Real Madrid, you could say needed a goal, they'd go, to Di Maria here and there. Or CR7. So when you get to your national team and you're the guy, they're giving you the ball, you get to get in rhythm, lots of touches, lots of control.
Lots of opportunities.
You play
You
better.
play better.
You play well.
And
know,
you
some
develop
players aren't
an
good at
identity
being-
as a team. That's why
Yeah.
when that guy's not there, it's like, oh, well, who's going to step up now?
But that's the problem with Argentina is that these guys have to think the other way. Colombian guys aren't playing at top clubs. A few of them are, but most of them are not. So when they get to the national stage, they're like, let's turn to a Real Madrid legend.
Yep.
But when Argentina gets together, these guys are coming from City, PSG, Madrid, all over the world. They're
Who you
like,
turn
let's
to.
downgrade our game
Let's
so
share
we
it.
can raise it for Messi. Rather than the 90th minute, finding Aguero's feet, letting him go on that mazy run, scoring a buzzer beater, you're looking for Messi.
And the
Rather
reason
than
why
giving
is
it to Di
Messi's
Maria,
so
you're
much
looking for
better
Messi.
than anyone
Not on the
else
national
the
stage,
team.
though. That's the problem. He's better, yes, technically on
That's
paper,
all I mean. As a player, he's better
but
than
on
anyone
that
else.
national stage, until they wake up and say this has to be team sport style, we can't go to Messi, and
Well-
that's the Hussey's point.
Well, also with Messi, I mean, it's also alarming when you look up, you don't see someone like Iniesta, who he has on his club, trying to pass back and forth with him, where those guys might not be able to do so.
And
He's
there's an
got Ever
understanding.
Banega. He's got Angel Di Maria.
No, but it's a different understanding. He
It's
was
just-
raised
it's
playing
a-
La Masia football.
Yeah, it's a different style.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
So
a
that's why I'll
different
be
style.
curious to see him in the EPL if City manages to
I
pull that
wish he
move
comes
off.
just because I want to see that come to fruition, man. But enough about Messi. Luis Caicedo gets a red card in this game.
If Messi comes into the EPL now, it's almost like Mayweather
Not
Pacquiao
enough.
thing.
It's
I
not
tried.
enough about
I know, I
Messi.
tried.
No, it's almost like a Mayweather and Pacquiao. It's like a little too late now.
I like that plug from Mayweather Pacquiao.
Dude, that was a good fight.
Eh.
Everyone says it was overrated.
It was
You know
way
why?
overrated.
You know why? Because people are fighting fans, not boxing fans.
Yeah.
That was a great
That was
boxing match.
That was a good fight, man.
Dude
They-
didn't get
they-
fucking hit, dude. Do you know how hard that is in a championship fight? Not,
And
nah,
he was
let's not
hitting
get
him.
sidetracked.
And he- no,
The
he
best
was hitting
weaving,
him.
the best weaving that Mayweather
Wow.
did
The
was
weave?
weaving the actual fight for like 5 years.
Weave.
Weave.
Oh, weave?
Stupid.
Weave. The weave challenge.
I love
Yeah, check
that
out the
video.
weave challenge. I didn't even know about it until Tom brought up the weave
Dude,
challenge.
check it out in the description.
On the page.
We're
on
gonna
Facebook
throw.
page.
We're gonna throw a video in the description. Check
Weave.
out the weave.
Where did that even come from?
Weave.
That's new. That's like
Dude,
ground floor
one day,
right now.
One day I saw Al fighting, and I was like, "Yo, this dude, man, he's got this crazy ass defense."
Al had a
What was
crazy
that
tan
fight?
that day. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
absolutely insane. He stayed a little too long in the tanning booth, but you guys will see. Back in his do-rag days.
I lost that do-rag. You need to find it. I don't know. It might
That
be in
pink
storage. I
do-rag.
don't know what to do with it.
Switch from do-rags
In
to
the laundry.
hats.
Yeah, found it in your closet.
The gay closet.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Roasted.
In there with Fagner.
Hey.
And Liverpool.
Dude.
Everything that
Is
sucks.
that what you were late the other day?
Hang with Fagner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
You knew.
That's gonna be his new guy in
I know.
FIFA. His name's gonna be Fagner.
Yeah.
Create some
And it's
monstrous guy.
Fagner.
And
And
Fagner.
And
Not a
now
goal
Fagner-
by Fagner.
And Fang.
Please create it, and we'll just throw it up on Facebook. Just the new house.
New crust.
CONMEBOL, man. Like we're saying, the table is pretty tight. Only 2 points separating second and fifth. Brazil comfortably running away with this. They got it locked up. They gotta open up this World Cup, man. Expanded, but let's go to some international friendlies. Big game. We got France taking an L to Spain.
Where you at, N'Golo?
Where you at? Fucking
Well, you have
Diego.
best midfield in the world.
Still the best midfield in the world.
Not scoring
Well,
goals.
he's playing next to the worst
conceding
midfield
goals.
in the world. That's the problem. Boom, roasted.
What?
Who, Rabiot?
Pogba.
Oh man.
Pogba wasn't even
Flipped it on
there,
him.
bro. So
Right.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's too afraid.
I didn't see the game. I was just shitting on him.
yeah,
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Look,
He's still hurt.
yeah, good one.
the
No
VAR was used with this, which is
What is VAR?
video assistant referee.
Yes, this is true.
Finally.
To overturn a goal. Griezmann setting up to do his hotline bling celebration.
Call me on my grease phone.
They had that goal back against Griezmann as a French player was called off sides. So it was tough. But you know what? Deschamps came out basically and said that, you know, in a nutshell, that, you know, sometimes it goes against you, and there are going to be other times when it might go for France. So,
But that's where he's wrong. I mean, that's the point of bringing science into it, right? You can't say goal line technology. Sometimes it'll go with you. Sometimes it'll go against.
No, well,
you.
sometimes
no.
it'll work to your advantage.
That's what
Like
we're
if the
saying,
ball
yeah.
goes in and like the referee doesn't
Oh,
call
yeah,
a goal,
gotcha.
yeah, that's all.
be like, hey, that was a goal. Be like,
Not
oh, yeah, you're
anymore.
right.
No, not anymore.
Deschamps, he
Good
has
rap.
no
That's what he's
issue
saying.
with it.
Sometimes like it'll work in your favor, and sometimes
Yeah.
it'll work.
He has
Good.
no issue with the use of the technology.
Good.
Settle
He's all
down.
for
Sit
it.
down,
I know you got your
Deschamps.
bets placed, and you want to ruin all your money.
Yeah,
For
we
all
got
the-
a
for all
bunch
the-
of futures.
For all the opportunities to use the VAR, it was like a hair offside.
It's a CH.
CH?
You
know
never
what
heard of
CH is?
CH? Oh, boy.
I'm somewhere else in my head
Hashtag
right
CH.
Yeah. You guys know what the CH is?
That went over my head.
Just a
Honestly.
cunt hair.
Yeah, it's the cunt hair off.
I like that. I like that.
Come on, guys.
That's an old one.
Give it the program.
I know. That's what you guys
The
said.
baby boomer.
Yeah,
Know about that one.
it's about the 30-year-old.
Ah, relax.
Shots fired,
Relax.
Holy shit.
So wait, did he admit
Bale's
to like
out
we
loud.
know more than him? Is that what he just admitted
Oh,
to?
we're wise.
Typical Arsenal fan.
Nah, he's just old as shit.
There you
There
go.
you
There you
Old
go.
as shit.
Old as shit.
Like
Crusty.
We're like 4 or 5 years older than you.
4 or 5. Yikes.
I don't know. Something like that. I don't know the months.
I don't know days.
Or the years.
I don't know time.
And
Be
you're
like 4.5.
wise. You're
It
wise.
could be like 4.5. Could be
See how
like.
wise you
He's
are.
getting
Yeah.
dumber as he gets older.
I don't know exactly. I don't know.
Keep talking.
I don't
Keep
know.
talking.
It could be.
I don't
it
know
could be.
speak.
It could be
Yeah,
4.
give this
it
guy
could be
a
4
shovel.
years, 7 months.
Keep
I
talking.
don't know.
Bro. Benjamin Button with the logic.
No, I'm just exact.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'm literal.
Scientist.
So exact. Hot science.
You got De La Feu getting a goal this game. Everton
Dude,
boy.
so happy
Nice to
about
see him getting burned.
Dude,
That's all
don't
they
go back
needed.
to Everton.
all they
Stay at AC Milan. They seem to like you. They seem to appreciate you. You got money coming in. You're going to play with some quality players. He's getting playing time, man. And I was always surprised he didn't get it at Everton too much. There were times when he was Martinez's favorite dude. But I get it. He's not
Couldn't cut
really he's not really a defensive EPL kind of dude. Stay in Italy, dude. He's doing well. He's scoring goals.
He won a
Good
penalty
for
in
him.
this game too,
Yeah,
and
man.
scored the goal.
I love
So
that.
explosive, man. Gerard Piqué saving a goal, though, off the line. This was...
What else is new, bro?
I mean, look, man. I know we kind of sometimes say this guy's a little bit soft and... You know,
Sucks.
What
all-
about
all
him
that,
and
but-
Ramos?
He's
I
one of
never
the
say
best
that.
center
Have
backs
you-
in the world, and he's been...
No.
Have you heard
What?
about
No.
Gerard Piqué is
That's
not a
the-
top 10 center back?
It's
It's pronounced pick.
Do you guys hear about the war words with Ramos?
What
I'll make a list of 10. Here we go.
So basically,
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Okay.
PK was basically
I wanna
talking
hear your
about.
10.
I'll give him some time, so
Yeah,
I'll tell the
don't
story. So
forget it.
basically, PK is saying that the people at Madrid, the people up in the boxes, pull the strings too much.
PK's been saying this shit for the last 8 or 9 years.
I know, but
he's been
because
nonstop.
but the thing is like it's his counterpart. It's his main dude. He's like, look, I don't like how they do things over there. But I mean, I can still play cards with these guys. They're my friends. But then Ramos like, you know what? Well, paraphrasing obviously, but you know what?
No kidding. I thought you were literal.
Nice try.
I thought you were
But
so literal.
if you guys want to talk about us, Barcelona's probably the club that should not be talking about the boxes, like the main guys, the money guys pulling the strings.
They're just more
No,
in the
the
background.
Barcelona. What do you mean?
It's just that Florentino Perez of Real Madrid, the president, everyone knows. He's like Jerry
No, but he
Jones of the
said-
Cowboys. Like, he's just so outspoken. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that he's the owner who, like, he wants to be the coach, but he also wants to be the owner, and he
And the
wants to be
player.
the general manager and
Yeah,
bring people in.
And Madrid's
and
like
be
New
in
York
charge.
City. It's the capital of the country. It's a big
Exactly.
deal. Madristas, money, wealth, luxury.
But Barca's more in the background.
Culture.
Yeah, they're more
So
laid
Barca-
back
Barca's,
in that.
Barca's also owned by the residents of the city of Barcelona,
Catalonia.
the Catalonians. So like it's not so money driven. That's why it's such a big deal that Messi wants so much money. They're looking to sell off, Neymar. I don't know if they're looking to sell off, but rumors are starting because of that. Like, they've traditionally not been a massive money spending. They spend money, there's no question, but they don't break
Here's
world
a question
records.
for you. Even though that they're domestic rivals, do you think it's good for them to start doing this type of stuff with media, talking this way with media, even though they might think it's like a game almost? But
I don't
it's
think
like
I don't think it matters because
it's your
they've
counterpart,
won.
though.
I don't think and PK's come out and said he enjoys giving him stick.
Yeah,
so
he's
he's
a jerk
diffused it a
about
bit to say like, look guys, I'm kind of serious, but I'm not. Like, let's not freak out. But I am a Barcelona dude, and I'm gonna kind of jab you guys about it, just like Real Madrid. They have their jabs, so like,
Perez
but they keep
is
winning.
He's a maniac, dude. Perez, he's the reason why they're kind of run like Chelsea and Abramovich, where there's managers going in and out, in and out. Ancelotti wins you La Decima, and then like doesn't win you anything the following year, but he's kicked out. And it's like, Ancelotti's class. All the players love them, and at the same time, the president is wild. And so I think it's just a jab. And let's
All right, real quick,
let's hear
Farid's
fucking
top 10.
Farid's top 10.
I ain't there yet. I got 2 to go.
All right, so give
All
me
right, so-
hey, real quick.
Here's 8 players that are immediately better.
Gotta wrap this
Then-
up.
Pick.
pick.
Ramos. There's no particular order. Ramos.
He's the best in the world.
Luis.
Wrong.
Right. Bonucci.
Maybe.
Debatable.
Chiellini.
Maybe.
Wrong. Godin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Javier Mascherano.
No.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa!
Are you kidding me? He's 10 times the player.
You put him on
Out-
Stoke, you'll see what he's
Out and
about.
out defender.
He's fucking playing at
Out and out
Barcelona.
defender.
He's
yes.
playing at
So
Barcelona.
isn't PK.
Overall.
Yeah, but PK can do it anywhere in the world, in my
Dude.
opinion.
Mascherano for Argentina.
Out and out defender. Yes, but
Bro.
overall, no.
No way.
Keep going.
Van Dijk.
Oh my God.
Virgil
no.
better than
You, you think you're gonna hit the soft spot with me?
No.
You think you're trying
Look
to
how
flip it on me?
thirsty he's getting. Dude.
Is it working?
Southampton and
Let me put
Southampton
Koscielny up
is-
there.
Yeah, you're just gonna say fucking shit.
Mustafi. That's it. My last 2.
Dude,
Koscielny.
someone take a photo of that.
Mustafi.
That's terrible.
Someone take a photo of that.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Please take a
And
photo of this for
and
logic.
Napoli Koulibaly. Better than him too.
Jesus
Al,
Christ.
send it to me. I love it.
There it is.
Okay,
Fucking
man.
great.
You suck, pick.
Starter for Spain.
All right.
Starter for Barcelona.
What else we got? Friendlies, news. Throw it all out.
10 defenders that are better than Dickface.
Well, I got Netherlands loses again, but this time to Italy. They just fired Danny Blind, their coach. This team
Had to happen.
This country, I mean, looks like it's going downhill, man. Hopefully they can still. Let's get Dirk Kuyt's kid in there. Let's get him in there, huh?
On ESPN Sports Center.
It's pronounced Espen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Espen. Yeah. Well,
And the Ocho.
well, did you guys watch the video? I sent it to you guys.
Yeah, I posted it weeks ago. That's fine.
No,
I saw that.
but if you hear the person, the commentator for ESPN, the anchor, she's like, and this is a 5-year-old Kiate? Kiate? I think I'm saying it
You
right.
want to make fun of somebody's pronunciation of a name?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm better than that.
Okay.
It's 4 letters.
Yeah, it's also
Bro, I heard you struggle with
Kuyt.
two.
Yeah. Why are you ending with the Y then?
You can't say
and then
Wenger.
the other guy comes in and he's like, yeah, I guess.
Come
Yeah.
on.
But that, Yeah, that's more than 4 letters. So
I'm aware, but you still can't say
boom,
it.
roasted,
Math is good, though.
roasted. So, anyways,
Roasted,
the other
yeah.
guy comes in and goes, "Yeah, I guess he's the kid. I guess he's the kid of a professional soccer player. So I guess he would know talent."
So
I'm like,
ignorant.
"Come on, ESPN."
Come on. Right, that just shows you how far away
This country
like
is.
ESPN and soccer is in America, bro. Even like they were showing like the USA Panama game on BN Sports, not showing on ESPN.
I don't know
what they
how
had-
that-
You
I
know
don't
what they
even
had
know how.
going? Because I checked, they had like 30 for 30 going, and they had women's college basketball going. And which, all right, shout out to
With
the
those
women
pink
out there.
basketballs and shit.
No, nah, I don't know, but you know, it's just like if you're really trying to grow the sport in your country, why is ESPN not at the forefront? You know, they said they're the worldwide leader in sports, yet they don't focus on the most popular
National
sport in
football.
the world.
It's a national sport.
Makes no sense to me.
International sport,
Yeah.
too.
It's the most popular in the world, but yet they're the worldwide leader in sports. I don't get it.
How about
I
Fox?
hope they focus
How about
on
just
that.
Fox on the main
Self-proclaimed.
Fox channel?
Self-proclaimed.
What else
Fox.
are you going to show at 11 o'clock at night on Fox?
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
I like Bob's Burgers.
I
It's a
mean,
good shout right
I'm,
there.
sure, I'm not sure what the ratings of the
Bob.
games are. But I'm sure there was a decent amount for at least the Friday night game against
I know, bro.
Honduras.
There needs to be a cultural shift. But I got another nugget here. Alou Traore set to sign for apparently Manchester United, the Premier League giants.
Oops.
And again, Al's boy Nicky Butt at the helm of this move, dude. Apparently they've already signed the young American Will Vint, who appears to be a player. I believe he's 15 years old, turning 16 pretty soon. And now this kid Traore, who was an ex-PSG player, might be snapped up by Man United Youth Academy. So
Check
Man
out our
United,
Facebook
man.
page for that.
Investing in the
little
youth.
story.
Investing in the youth.
Fucking nuggets.
Yeah, what happened to Jose, huh? Not liking kids.
Nah, just leaving it to
He's
leaving it to
evolving
Nicky
because his
Butt.
way is not working as well as it used to.
He's evolving because he's at the club
He has
wanted
to.
to be since Porto.
Ah,
Alright.
That hurts.
Yeah,
Dream
right.
job.
Right in there.
Dream
Yeah,
job.
right.
in
Fergie.
there.
Get the fuck out of here.
That hurts.
Look, he's
All
not
right,
having
Arson.
wine with Abramovich. You know what I mean? Not having dinner with that douche.
Hostile ending. Hostile ending.
Dude, I got
Twice.
man. I got Tom's corner of knowledge here. Tom's corner of history.
All right, let's finish up with that.
Nelly.
Look, man, this is very interesting, right? We have plenty of players who are very talented.
We
Some-
who?
Yeah,
All
well,
right, what is going on?
you're not Arsenal.
We
Give
as
us
in the
some-
human
We the people?
population. Yep, we the people. Whether it's no matter what sport it is, but we all know these players who are legends who've achieved great things on the field, on the pitch, on the court, and yet do not love the sport. I have a
Landon
surprise
Donovan.
one. Gabriel Batistuta, Batigo, the man known as Batigo, apparently was a man who was great in the sport. You know, he at
Scored a
a point
couple
in
goals.
time
Just a
led
few.
Argentina, the Albiceleste, with the most goals. And
That's why I wore a headband, dude.
but
Guy had a big ass thick headband like that all around his head. It was awesome.
Legend.
But apparently, and this is the quote.
Apparently.
Once he leaves the once he
Oh, we
leaves
gotta
the
throw that video up
stadium,
of the kid.
once he leaves the stadium, he doesn't want football encroaching upon the rest of his life. He's a very sensitive and intelligent man. When we were doing the book, he came to my office and for 5 full days he spoke about his family and his life in Argentina. But when it came to the football and his career, he switched off. The records are there. You can look him up. But at the same time, this man apparently does not love the sport. So did you guys know that about Batigol?
No.
No,
I wouldn't
you're
guess that
dropping
either.
knowledge. Dude, I'm
Someone as
love the
good as
sport.
he was and as legendary as he was, you think he would eat and breathe it to get to that level.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just that fucking
Some
good.
people just have gifts,
he
man.
just turned it out. So he walked off the field, switched it off.
Did it for the money, and that's why, apparently he bounced from club to club.
Dude, I love him more for that, man. Like the fact that you can have, like I was saying, the skill that you can switch on. Like think about how much we in this room love the game. We can love it with all the love we have, but we just don't have that ability. And this dude doesn't give a shit. Like personally, obviously he's doing the training, he's putting in the time, but to him it's just an acquired skill. It's a 9 to 5, and when he leaves that job, he wants to just chill in his
Just be
private
with him.
life.
Why do you think he
That's
never wanted to
incredible, dude.
coach, never wanted to jump into any of that?
That's
Take my
incredible,
minutes to
man.
get out.
That's incredible. I like him more for that. How's fantasy? Wrap it up. Let's do it.
Liverpool sucks.
All right, let's talk about fantasy. Good matchups
All right.
this week.
No,
We
you're
got
great.
Chelsea versus Palace. Chelsea's going to
It's a tough
annihilate
matchup,
Palace.
dude. Tough matchup. You don't want to go into CP.
Well, no. Palace is going to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge.
Oh,
That's
that'll
a
help
tougher
them. That'll help
matchup.
them.
So I mean,
That's a tough
I would
one.
say
Hopefully they
pick
put
up
Damien
those
Delaney
guys:
back in.
Hazard, Costa, anyone, whoever's playing. Pick those guys
Costa
up.
picked up a bit
yeah,
of
but hold on. Hazard might not be
but
playing.
Costa picked up a knock. He might play.
No,
I-
hold
so
on.
keep an
And
eye.
Hazard
I
can
got
play. I think he
news
will
on
play.
that. Hazard, Courtois, and Costa are all slated to play this weekend.
Because
They're all fit enough to play, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean they will.
yeah, but he's like
Why would-
4 days,
They
3
should all
days
be
away.
playing.
I think
I
he'll be
understand,
okay.
but he might just rest them. I don't know. It's Crystal Palace.
Me, she.
And then we got United versus West Brom. Originally, I was going to say United, but the thing is, for the predictions, every time I said United draws or loses, they always seem to win. So even though I'm hoping to just be wrong, I'm saying United wins this game. But in fantasy-wise, go for West Brom. United has Jones and Smalling hurt. Zlatan and Herrera are out suspended. And not only that, but United has more players in international duty than West Brom. So even though
You're kidding.
West Brom is going to Manchester, I think that there's a good chance of a draw.
Are you gonna put that in your predictions?
No,
Yeah,
I just said it in my predictions. Whenever I say it's a draw or a loss, United always seems to win. So I'm just saying
Throwing that
United
bad
wins,
juju on
just so
Bad juju.
hopefully
Yep.
they lose.
Is that bad juju?
Yeah.
So
then-
no. In your honest opinion, what do you think's gonna happen? What you put
I-
on predictions?
You
is
think
one
they're
thing.
gonna?
I know. I think it's gonna be.
I'm gonna-
I think it's gonna be a draw.
Man
I
United's
think it's
gonna
gonna be a draw.
Oh, damn it,
Okay.
he's
Like a
tricking you.
1-1.
He's tricking you, bro.
No, but no,
I'm not
it's
tricking him. I'm
I
trying
know
to-
they're gonna win.
I'm trying to
because you
show up
didn't
on.
say-
No, on paper.
Yeah, but you just said honest.
That's all good.
It's not.
Juju only
Deep
reads
down, he
paper.
wants the United draw.
So we got Swansea versus Middlesbrough. Borough has let up 6 goals in the last 3
Yeah,
matches.
their defense hasn't been there, and their offense
Because
hasn't been all
hey,
season.
oh weird, you got rid of your coach and your defense sucks now. They've also let up at least 1 goal in the last 6 out of 7 matches, and they've only scored 3 goals since January 1st, which is 9 matches. So I think Swansea is about to
And Swansea's been hot.
yeah.
They just rediscovered their form.
So it's one of those things you can't bet against Sigerson right now. This guy is
Guilty.
Can we get to the Merseyside
Guilty.
derby already?
no, I'm talking about fantasy of like what's good matchups, and then we got
know, but,
Burnley
like,
versus Spurs.
Lukaku, and
when
that's
it
a big
comes
one.
when it comes down to it, Delhi or Eriksson, one of those guys has to find their form. I think it's gonna be Delhi. So
They've both been banging for him for the last month and a half.
what I'm saying is that because Harry Kane is out, one of them has to really step up. I think Delhi is gonna be the guy that really just shows through.
What about
Can't afford
Burnley
him.
at home, man? Burnley is difficult
Well,
to play
that's
at home.
I was
bro.
kind of as iffy on that, but you know what? If Tottenham wants to stay in the top 4, someone has to step up. And I think Delhi. This is where Real Madrid looks at him and goes, if he can do this right now in the next month or so, we're really gonna throw a bid at him.
I think Spurs is going to choke, personally. I think Spurs are going to go 500 from now till the end of the season. I see 3 losses in their future, a couple of draws, and some wins. But definitely I see 3 losses in there, and I think it's due to injuries. I think a lot of it's due to injuries. But that's my little spiel.
So Hull versus West Ham. So after a good draw against United and a win against Poole, Hull started to stumble again. They just lost to Everton 4-0 and Leicester 3-1. They've given up 8 goals in the last 3 and 11 goals in the last 5. West Ham has scored 2 or more goals 6 times since the beginning of the new year, which is 10 matches, and scored in all but 2. So I'm looking at Ayew, who's been getting goals and assists. Lanzini, he's looking pretty good. But then you can also go for Carol Antonio. Antonio might just start throwing goals with his head again.
Damn, shout out to Carroll, who's
playing
been
right
ride or
back.
die. Had Antonio from the beginning. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Cara.
Jesus Christ.
Beast mode.
Cara. Teams with bad future matchups, basically. Bournemouth, they got Southampton, Poole, Chelsea, Spurs. Then you got Palace with Chelsea, Southampton, Arsenal, Leicester, Spurs. Everton, Poole, United, Leicester, and City, Arsenal, Chelsea. So those are the teams. Bournemouth, Palace, Everton, City. Those are the type of teams that you need to start selling those players.
Was Liverpool, Everton in there?
No, Liverpool was not in there. Because after Everton, they got Bournemouth, Stoke, West Brom.
Can you drop some knowledge on Lukaku, please? Like, do we captain him this week? Is this the consensus? He's been the consensus captain for like the past 3 weeks.
No.
The past few weeks.
No, I'm not gonna uncaptain him.
Wh-
Like, I might
against
even
a
drop
le-
him against Liverpool.
Against a leaky
Yeah,
defense.
right.
What happened?
He
What
just
happened
scored for
last
Belgium
time?
in internationals.
What happened last game?
I'm not
Last
concerned
match.
about last time. Look at his current form, man.
I know it's current form, but I feel that Liverpool is going to be another
So going
1-0
off feeling,
game.
Are you
go off-
allowing your
Yes, a
personal
lot of this is
feelings of Liverpool
It's
to
fantasy.
interfere?
You have to kind of guess.
Relax, bro.
No,
Are
you
you
can't.
allowing
You
your
know.
personal feelings of
Nostradamus.
Liverpool to
Of course.
interfere with Lukaku?
Of course, if I was not a Liverpool fan, I would be looking to
How can you be
Lukaku.
trusted, Crust?
But not to captain. I
How
do
can
not
you be a
say he's going to
Liverpool
captain. Because you know what? It's the
Good
big
question.
matchups that we
Great
say
question.
Lukaku sometimes walks away.
Lukaku hat trick. Liverpool loses 5-0.
I'll be so pissed if
Because you have to remember, this is also
Who? Lukaku?
Yeah, and I don't captain him.
He's not gonna go
No, no.
off us.
no Liverpool's home, and then also you have to remember that Funes Mori and Coleman are out, so that's 2 out of 4.
But you also have to remember that
So if-
Joel
if-
Matip and Klavan might be playing.
And-
James Milner.
yeah, and Jack
Yo,
Yelka.
don't forget about
Jack
that.
Yelka might be playing
Don't
too
forget
and
about
giving penalties.
Mignolet.
I'll take Jack.
No,
I'll
no,
take
Mignolet's been
Jack
doing
Yelka with no boots over Joel Matip or Klavan.
Combined.
Cool, we got Al with no brain. So I mean that's
Whoa,
that's
whoa.
not good. So that's just straight up not good.
I was trying not to laugh at his own.
All you gotta do is weave.
but the thing is,
Weave.
look, if Coutinho's playing like he did
Use
with
your brain.
Brazil, and
Use
then
your
you have Firmino and Mane
you
with
listen,
that,
Hey,
don't
use your
get
brain.
learned.
Hey,
Some-
listen, you learn.
maybe
Listen,
the
you
B
learn.
team for
Listen, you
Everton,
learn.
they
Well,
might be able
Hussey-
to get a
Wait.
goal or two early
Wait.
on,
All right.
which would be able to sit
Liverpool
back.
sucks. Liverpool sucks.
So I mean,
Liverpool sucks.
that's the knowledge.